Find him what the lifetime record is.
Yeah, we'll see. Of course, they did meet earlier in the winner's semifinals. Pharaoh, did he win 3-0?
Yeah, it was not close, actually.
Kind of a blowout there. Not used to seeing that happen to Zomba. I mean, even when he loses sets, it's usually pretty competitive. But Pharaoh, the unlikely hero here, making it to top 3 as well. I think that's certainly a career high for this guy. But Zomba's like, man, I've won Genesis before. I could win this tournament too.
Definitely, but I'm loving all the new pieces of technology I'm seeing from Pharaoh. You know, the signature up tilt, a lot of these up air chains, the timing on them is so important, and it makes all of the difference. But Zomba's got some classics, to say the least. Okay, nice little egg lay to open up the stage there.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
They're actually teammates. Pharaoh was picked up by Calamity as well. Okay, didn't know that. Well, congrats to both of you guys. Hope we get a good, clean fight to showcase what this team's roster is made out of. And so far, it's going the way of Zomba in this game 1.
Yeah, unfortunately missing the ledge right there, but we should see a response here from Pharaoh. Once Zomba is kind of stuck on this platform, Pharaoh's been really good about finding that opening and then just getting that up air, right? Or getting the up tilt, as it were. And once in a while, maybe we'll see a back air into the forward smash, but it looks like Zomba actually does find the opening here, tries to keep up the pressure with that laser, but it's just going to be a good old-fashioned grounded combo for now.
This is one of those matchups where it feels like Rob's size really does work against him, like all memes aside. Oh, well, you know, if he's getting hit. But so far it's been Zomba in the driver's seat the entire time. 2 very similar deaths on Pharaoh's part, dying off the bottom right side of the stage. We'll see if Zomba's able to keep this one going. I think Yoshi's scrappy enough to make some comebacks happen, right?
Yeah, definitely. Especially, like I said, if we can see some of those combos, especially maybe with some raids to work with, Pharaoh can get 2, 3, 4 up airs in what seems like a second. It's just going to be a tall order to try and bring it all of the way back from this deficit. And honestly, if I'm Pharaoh, maybe I'm just thinking about the next game.
One thing that really works to Yoshi's advantage here is that double jump armor. Rob's a character who sometimes can live and die by the edge guards. And we see him eating right through the down tilt, getting back on stage, but it is too little too late as Zomba is hunting for your head. What?
He wasn't going to make it.
He let himself die? Oh.
He wasn't going to make it.
Okay.
You just got to get your 1 and then go to the next one.
I was too busy like reeling my head back because of what Zomba went for, and then suddenly, or sorry, because of the spike, and then suddenly Yoshi's dead as well.
Yeah, so this probably was going to kill him anyway. At best, he could up special, but it wouldn't have made him, you know, grab the ledge. Still a little bit far, but proved a point, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm still fighting, man. I'm going down swinging.
All right, we got a series switch here. It's going to be Town and City for game 2. Maybe a little more room to work with, but the platforms will still help out Pharaoh, as we see right here. One more with the reset. The jump up, or like the up special from Zomba was so ambitious. I would get down as soon as I could.
Right, you know that Pharaoh's looking for another one to put a cap on that combo and potentially just end your life. Either way, he's going to get away unscathed, kind of. I mean, scathed by 80%, but with his life.
Hey, I'll take 80 if that's the alternative, so yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now if I'm Zomba. I made it out, but for how long? It looks like Pharaoh already lining some stuff up, has a gyro in hand as well, but Zomba always finds a way to box out with these normals, which is not usually what you think about in the Hall of Fame of Rob moves, but Zomba making me reconsider.
And on a target so big, I feel like Yoshi still does have a lot of kill confirms he can go for, namely up tilt, especially if it's the late hit. It's going to link right into up air and send Zomba packing. However, we're on Town and City, which has a high ceiling that already came into play in this game. Might come into play once more.
We'll see. It looks like Zomba taking it slow. I like throwing out that aerial, but then still going back to the ledge or just off the ledge. You know, definitely playing a little more elusive, not necessarily you don't want to be telegraphed, especially against Yoshi. Any of these straight hits at this percent could just be it, but the down smash actually catching that aerial approach from Pharaoh. Good stuff from Zomba, and now trying to just slow it down a bit and maybe catch some option from Pharaoh here. And it looks like you found it, 33% and the stage.
Zomba looking so good in these last few games, man. I feel like something awakened in him after going to the losers bracket. And I think it was the wrath of the gods.
Maybe. It sure feels like it. There's definitely a lot of confidence behind the moves here, but pops back up, doesn't get the jab lock, and this throw will put Pharaoh on the back foot, but Zomba actually spot dodging, worried about that down special landing through the platform and not able to find an aggressive starter.
Yeah, of course you can choose to drop through or land on the platform. Zomba trying to account for the mix-up, but no. Pharaoh gonna get rewarded eventually with a stock here, but I don't know. This is getting out of control here, over 100% by just a smidgen.
Yeah, that was tough too. No double jump, so you kind of have to take those extra hits and just hope to make it back. Gets the shield up in time for all this forward tilts and down tilts, but Zomba, a rare miss on the timing there. You can see Pharaoh is looking to try and bring it back here. Not going for the guaranteed damage, but going for something a little more ambitious, but it's going to be Zomba with the up air to take that clean stock lead here in game 2.
Yeah, once again, Zomba just not letting up at all. He has been in control the entire time. Let's see, Pharaoh, what can you do to respond? Oh, the spike, beautiful tech though.
Okay, and I love the idea there. Looking for a little bit more with the tech chase, but Zomba picked the right option. Gyro in hand, it does not matter. Zomba jumps over it on the hunt right now. The forward tilt has been the moneymaker today. And it looks like Zomba's finding the hits, but right now it's going to be the footstool dare.
That's so huge for Rob, who otherwise kind of struggles to punish out of shield. You don't have something like an up B, up smash, I think it's 10 frame startup, so not exactly the fastest option. But yeah, I mean, footstool down air, just one of those late meta developments that has changed things for so many characters. Of course, as I'm yapping about that, Pharaoh meeting an unfortunate end off the stage. Essence of game 1 right there.
Yeah.
Man, this is looking like a stark departure from what we saw in the winner's bracket between these two.
It's a little tough. It's a little tough. I think Pharaoh had a lot of confidence going into that winner's side, and we just saw it really work out for Pharaoh as well. That momentum never stopped. It was win after win, both in neutral and in the set, and we're just not seeing that same confidence. The game 1 was 2 unfortunate air dodges off the stage, really took the wind out of the sails, and that's also happens to coincide with Zomba coming in with extra confidence after that set that we just saw before this one. It's a very tough equation for the Pharaoh fans, but it's not proven quite yet. There's still plenty of game to be played.
Yeah, and it's not just confidence, AG. It's also bloodlust. Pharaoh's the one who put him here in the loser's bracket. He's got a vendetta.
Exactly. Oh, that's huge. Oh, doesn't get the follow-up though, but just shy, but that tech chase on the platform is exactly what we need to get the momentum back into Pharaoh's favor here. Unfortunately, that Rob neutral air so hard to anti-air. That was so brave. Air dodging right back.
Okay, the gyro rebounding after hitting, but no, I thought Zomba was gonna show us something cool. Now he's the one stuck at the ledge. Pharaoh able to turn the tides of neutral into his favor.
Slightly though, as you say that, Zomba just finds some straight hits. So good at using these projectiles to just make sure you're always on your best behavior. One small misstep and you lose the stage just like that.
It's true, you have to be so careful, especially at this level of gameplay, man. Right. Matchup aside.
Nice little egg trade right there. Good stuff from Pharaoh. Make sure the gyro isn't just all reward, no risk, but that nair is definitely an inevitability you have to worry about. 183 on Pharaoh. Gonna armor through the laser, but now really tough spot to be in.
Trying to Z-drop the gyro, maybe find some kind of a kill. That late up tilt though, man, that's gonna combo Rob for a really long time. Of course, you wanna hit the late part because the move is closer to ending, so there's less frames that have to elapse before you can move.
You get the full -16 on shield.
Right.
Love that. Oh, beautiful right there. Not gonna get the follow-up, but the forward air will do just fine. It is even yet again, and there goes Yoshi rolling out of the gates here on this next stock. Love to see that confidence come back. The movement has changed drastically. I think Pharaoh's looking a lot better as we get into this next stock with Zomba putting the brakes on.
Pharaoh really trying to get in there and start some action. Yoshi's low percent combo game is great against anybody, but especially Rob, due to being a heavy and large character. We're seeing that in full effect, almost able to keep it going, but not quite. And now both of them just getting the early percent stuff out of the way. You take your 70, I'll take my 70. Now we can have a real battle.
Exactly. Hey, I'll meet you back at Town and City, maybe
3 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. All right, looking for that nair to open up the center. Pharaoh going, try air to air with the command grab of all things, but it's gonna be the side special. It always works out. I don't know how, but he always makes it work out.
I feel like the first time you use that in a set, it's guaranteed to work.
Yes, yeah, everybody gets one.
Yeah, then after that, it's like, no. I'm ready for it.
Ooh, all right. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Zomba picking some really good defensive options, not really getting punished for that spot dodge, and then covering with the down smash, but it's going to be another beautiful air-to-air from Pharaoh. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
The shield's so small, misses the grab?
Yeah, Rob's grab range also quite small. Thank God, because he gets so much off of it. But still, Zomba has to work just a little bit harder, even though Pharaoh landed with a ton of lag right in front of his face. Took the wrong punish. That time it's the right one. Pharaoh on his last stock of Collision 2025. Zomba, can you seal the deal? Return fire with the 3-0 after meeting a 3-0 end in the winner's bracket.
I was just about to talk about it may not be the last stock. It may not. And then Zomba immediately put 70%. And now I'm a little less confident, going for a big swing out of shield right there. Zomba going to keep racking it up here, not able to get out of that situation. 122, but I have heard a quote before, Max. Pharaoh said it himself, I win these.
It is not over until the announcer says game. We'll see who it's going to be in favor of, though. Oh, beautiful with the gyro in play. Good recognition by Zomba. Unfortunately, not the right side of the down smash to do the job here. Oh, hold on.
Great starter. The up air doesn't connect. Zomba doesn't get the back air. The movement from Pharaoh, the continuation. One more. 72, the egg toss as well. I don't know. It's going to be the back air, though. I was a little unsure, all things considered, but Zomba returns with a 3-0 in kind in losers finals. Is going to move on to grands after this break.
Oh, that's
He's
tough,
running
man.
it.
They're
That's
3-3 in games this weekend,
Right.
but Zomba won when it counted more, which is on the loser side. Pharaoh gonna bow out with a very respectable third place. Gotta give it up, man. That's a great showing at a tournament like this. A lot of talent in the building. Give it up for Pharaoh, guys. Your last New Jersey representative making his exit from the tournament, but Zomba keeping hope alive for Tri-State as he takes on Beast Mode Paul in the grand finals.
That is going to be an interesting one, to say the least. We will get a little bit of that dynamic that we saw in the winners finals, where you have